Good morning, Beeville. This is Cindy Clark from PAC-B TV, and I'm here this morning with Sharon Cook, the Jackie of all trades from the Methodist Church, and she's going to advise us as to the fall fete. Now,
Right.
the fall, do I pronounce that right?
Yes.
Or where does that word come in, Sharon?
Well, it's actually a word that I heard used on a travel show about from the UK, and it's a celebration, it's a festival, it's just another name for that. And it wasn't something that we were familiar with, so I thought, well, this event isn't something we're familiar with either. So that's where this originated with it, and it's used sometimes to denote an activity that might benefit nonprofits, and that's one of the things that we're hoping to accomplish at our Fall Fete this year, Cindy. And so we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be on Saturday, September 24th from 2 to 4. It is a free event open to the entire community. Children, families, adults, there's activities for everyone and music all day long. We want people to come and enjoy the day and share with us our church.
Now, originally, was there a celebration, like an anniversary?
Yes, absolutely. I'm going to tell you a little story about that, Cindy. Our church actually has been around, this church, the Baldwinsville Methodist Church, that sat in the center of the village. It's been here for 150 years plus. So we are proud to invite people into our church. Methodism came to this area in, it was a long time ago. So that was over 200 years ago into, it would have been 1821. And James Baldwin, who's no relation to Jonas Baldwin, actually started meeting in log cabins north of Camillus. And that went into Methodism into the area and eventually our church. And that was 150 years ago. And so we missed our anniversary and we just wanted to celebrate it now. Coming out of COVID, it's been a difficult time for everyone. You know, we've all suffered in some way from loss of connection to each other, to our community, our family and friends. And we felt the time was right now to come together and, share some joy and spread some happiness in the community.
Oh, that's great. That is great. Now, as far as the origin, that was a kind of a combination of everybody working together, wanting to celebrate.
Yes, absolutely. And this idea came about, the time seemed right. The fall was the beginning of things. Things were getting back to normal. Hopefully, we've turned a corner with COVID and people will be out and starting to celebrate and get together again. That's what the goal of this is, to provide joy and love and hospitality, which are the Christian values of our faith, and share that with other people and invite them to this event.
Did you want to give us a little history, maybe more on the church or how you got where you are now? Or,
like I said, the church in 1869, this present church, this building right here, was begun. And the first cornerstone was laid October 1st, 1869. And a year later, on October 20th, 1870, the church was completely debt-free and dedicated. I think that's kind of an amazing feat to have a structure like that done within a year and absolutely no debt. And you think about the people at that time and the sacrifice they would have made to be able financially to put this church into this village is, to me, an amazing feat. And I think the idea of the Fete is about the community, because so many of our members have been members of the nonprofits and service organizations in the community for years and years and years. And it's sort of an homage to what they have done with their service to our church and our community, to recognize their contributions for 150 years here in Baldwinsville.
Wow, that's amazing. So who are some of the nonprofits that will be there?
So a few of the nonprofits that we have, of course, you find people at PAC-B will be there representing that day, and we're awful glad to have you. We have our church houses the Baldwinsville Food Pantry, so they will be there, and people can take a peek and find a little bit more about what that entails there. It's always there, the Baldwinsville Food Pantry, and has served this community for many, many years. We have them there. We have people from Canton Woods, the Volunteer Center. We have the YMCA and many others that people can come and visit and learn more about them. So you'll have to come and meet them all.
I
and be
will.
surprised that
Definitely
day.
have to come.
We're really looking forward to them. We've allowed them. They're all going to have their own table. They're open to do whatever they want to have at that table. Posters, or some are going to have slide tape shows, and whatever they want to do, they're welcome to do that to teach people.
This is kind of a first, isn't it? I mean,
It is
I
a
don't
first.
Right.
It's a
'cause I
very
don't
much a
recall
first.
anything.
That was the whole idea of a Fete. Nobody knew what it was, so we're free to make it whatever we want it to
That's
be.
right.
That was sort of the whole idea.
I wasn't even
behind
sure
the
how to
whole thing.
pronounce it.
Many people still don't. And,
Well-
and we've been told it could be called, I was told by a person that knows a lot, was an English professor. He says, you're right either way. Fete or fate is correct either
Okay,
way.
well, then I don't feel so
we're
bad.
We're good.
Okay.
You can see the big apple in front of our church to advertise that it is, going to be there, and we hope that people will come.
Very good, very good. Now, are there going to be refreshments or anything like that? Or
Yes, we're going to provide a free picnic lunch to everybody. We have hot dogs and chips, and we're making homemade cookies for people and
I'm in.
lemonade. So think of it as a little fall picnic for the community to enjoy that we'd like to share with them.
Wonderful. Now, what sort of activities will people be performing? Will you have any bands performing?
So
or?
that's the exciting part. We have we're going to have our sanctuary, which we are, very proud of. We're going to have music in there, different things all day long there, so people can come on up to the sanctuary. The whole thing is we want people to move around, but the very first, it starts at 10. The very first thing is at 10:30, where Bill Alley, who is a noted musician in the area, he performs locally with Scars and Stripes and is a real rocker, but I asked him, and he's going to come and perform a real children's concert with music for the children, and that's going to be at 10:30 till a little after 11 o'clock. And then we have music from Lisa Kisselstein, who's a noted musician herself, is going to do family and
Does she
children's
sing
songs.
too?
She's going to sing, her beautiful voice.
Yeah, she has a beautiful voice.
And,
yeah.
and Nancy James, who's our music director for our church, is going to accompany her on the piano. And then later on, our wonderful organist, Marianne Miles, is going to be performing on the organ, and Nancy's going to also be playing some more songs on the piano. There may be duets involved. And at 1 o'clock, our wonderful Baldwinsville Community Band is going to entertain us with a concert then with some of their favorites. So we're hoping people come and join us to enjoy that community band upstairs in the sanctuary, which I think is new for them. I don't know if they've performed outside our church, but I don't know if they've ever performed inside the sanctuary as the band. So they're going to be inside there. So that's going to be a real treat for us as well.
Oh, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
I know. Sharon, what are the hours of the event on the 24th?
It will be from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m., and we hope the community comes out and enjoys it with us. But wait, let me just tell you a few of the other things that we have that are going to be some special things. One of the things we wanted to do, Bonnie Kisselstein, who's well known in the village, is our village historian, has been on PAC-B a number of times. She's going to be setting up a display in our chapel area, and it's going to be Baldwinsville history and church history, and she'll be there. She's just a wealth of knowledge, and so we're looking forward to her being there and telling people more about how this church is here and more about the village of Baldwinsville, so people can come and talk to Bonnie there. We have that going all day. We're going to have live music outside. We have chickens for the children. But one of the things we're really excited about is all little girls and boys love a prince and princess. So we're going to have a royal reading room with our couple of our teenagers from the church who are going to be our prince and princess, and they're going to be reading to the children. And that's going to be there. And then we'll have, for something fun, we wanted something outside the box. So we're going to have a box room, and we've taken one of our large Sunday school rooms, and we're going to have it just filled with boxes for children to come and stack and play and crawl through anytime throughout the day. We're going to have some parachute play, sidewalk chalk art. It's about open-ended art. And then we also will have a make and take art place for the children to come and paint and take a little sample home to enjoy.
Are you going to be showing? I know you're an artist. Are you going to be showing the children?
Yes.
Are you going to be teaching them?
So let me just tell you, before COVID hit, my daughter passed away, and then COVID hit. I lost, like everyone else, my relationship with my friends, and found myself alone. So I did a series of paintings of Baldwinsville. I have 14 paintings of the Baldwinsville area that I'm planning on just showing in a solo out show. And just to make people smile. They're not for sale, but I just wanted to share them with the community. I'm not a famous artist, but I hope they bring some joy to people and they enjoy seeing them.
Well, I saw some at the fair this year, and I'm still a stick people, like I said. Your paintings are outstanding.
Well, I appreciate that.
Very nice. I'm very impressed.
Thank you so much, Cindy. I appreciate that.
Well, is there anything else you want to offer here as far as to what's going on? Any more of the history?
I think I really would like to just stress for people to come out and come together. We really want to have children come and participate in that. Jesus loved the children, and so do we. And we want parents to come with their families. We want grandparents to bring their children. Invite your friends and neighbors for a day of joy and sharing with our church. And if anyone would like to, the following day at 9 o'clock is our anniversary service. Our Methodist bishop is coming, and we're inviting former people that have been pastors of our church to come and join us as well. And we're hoping people will come to that service at 9 o'clock on Sunday on the 25th as well.
Well, this sounds like a very fun day, a wonderful community event. And don't forget, on September 24th, the Baldwinsville First United Methodist Church, come and join Sharon and everybody else in the community for a wonderful community day filled with love and laughter.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Please
much.
come, folks.
Thank you.